Hey, what's up, my Dragon Legion? How y'all been? So there, my Dragoons, we're doing yet another Narukami deck profile video, and if you all remember what this deck is particular is, it's that Armor Break Dragon I once attempted to put together a while back ago. I think about maybe 4 months ago, I think. So the deck has gone through quite a bit of changes since, well, okay, I'm not gonna lie, not that many changes. Like a change like a card or two, and that's about it really. And I haven't really got the deck really completed yet. Yeah, I've been busy playing with the Blood Narakamis or the End Kageros, so I haven't really got that much chances of getting the last two armor breaks while getting that other Vowing Sword Dragon that I need to get this deck completed. But it does look a little bit better than how it was the other day it was. And I am aware that there is a lot of other Narukami stuff that could make this deck a little bit better. But keep in mind, again, I haven't really been going to Syracuse that often. So I haven't really been able to pick up that many Radicator stuff yet. So please bear with what I got right here, right now, at the moment. And without further ado, let's get to the deck profile, shall we? This deck is called Armor Break Narukamis. Alright, start off with... This is supposed to be 4 Armor Break Dragons, only have 2. 4 Armor Break Dragons, he's like your ideal Vanguard with this deck right here. His effect is very, very risky. Counterblast 3 cards, pitch 3 Narukamis from your hand to grave to the drop zone, and kill every rear guard in the front row area, both your side and your opponent's side. And by doing so, he gets, I believe, he gets 2 critical, and I believe he gets either, I think it's 10,000 power or 2,000 power. It's been a while since I looked at him. 10,000 power. Okay, he gets 10,000 power, and he gets 2 critical out of nowhere. So he becomes a 20 beater with 3 critical out of nowhere. So he is a kind of a high gamble card when you play him. But as long as you land in that one attack that could go for game right here, it becomes worth it. But just don't use his effect until the turn after you ride him. Or if your opponent has a very short amount of cards in his or her hand, where you know you could potentially go for game. So that's 4 armor breaks. Next we have 2 discharging dragons. Now I took Breakthrough Dragon out for this guy right here. Discharge Dragon, he's just like Breakthrough Dragon as Rearguard Circle. He's pretty much your ideal grade 3 rearguard when you want to have with your Armor Break Dragon. The only reason I took him out of Armor Breakthrough Dragon, because in case I don't have Breakthrough Dragon in my hand, but I happen to have Discharge Dragon in my hand instead, Discharge Dragon becomes a 1500 while he's attacker as your Vanguard, while Breakthrough Dragon Breakthrough Dragon only becomes a 12 beater while he's in your rearguard circle, Vanguard circle. So 2 Discharge Dragons pretty good. And next we have, this is supposed to be 2 copies of Vowing Sword Dragon. I only have 1 right now. 2 copies of Vowing Sword Dragon. Vowing Sword Dragon is like really good right here with this deck right here, because you can just ride your Armor Break Dragon on top of him, use Vowing Sword ability, retire rear guard, swing him for 2,000 plus depending on what's boosting him and drive check, and then next turn you can just go off with Armor Break Dragon. And you can just go off with some serious huge effects and serious huge retirement right out of nowhere. So that's the grade 3 lineup right there. Grade 2 lineup, I'm not gonna lie, all this is just pretty much standard, the blood build pretty much. All this is 4 Thunderstorm Dragoons, 3 Draconic Deck schemes, and 3 Demonic Dragon Berserkers Gardenas. Now, Dragoon, he's obviously in here as your beater to do your beater stuff. Death Scheme, he's good for that early retirement. And Gruda, he's really good for every time you lay an attack with his ability, as long as the attack is hit on a Vanguard, you can put 1 card face down your damage, face up. And depending on the game situation is, if you have already gone off with Armor Break Dragon, if you get lucky and get enough cards face up in your damage again, you could potentially go off with Armor Break Dragon's ability again, which is really fantastically well. No, pardon me. And that's it for the grade 2s. For the grade 1s, we have 4 Red River Dragoons. For the Perfect Guards, Wyvern Guard Golds. 3 Photon Wyvern Bomber, because he combos off with Following Sword too, but he combos off with Armor Break Dragon very well. 2 Lightning of Hope Healings, and just for that extra draw power that I would like to have, 2 Rising Phoenixes, just when I call them all as such. So yeah, the Grade 1 lineup is pretty much a same Grade 1 lineup as you would be playing if you're playing the Blood pretty much. But again, there will be some changes in the near future once I get my hands on some more Eradicator stuff. And that's it for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Trigger lineup, we have 4 Spark Edge Draco Kids, for Yellow Gem Kaboko, and wow, stuff loves to fight with me today. And 4 Old Dragon Mages right now. So pretty much I'm playing the 8 critical and 4 draw build like I normally do when it comes to Narukami's. Because with Narukami's, especially the armor break build, you want to land in as much damage as you possibly can to your opponent. And by playing the 8 critical and 4 draw lineup, you could potentially do that right here. And of course, to kick off the trigger lineup, of course, your 4 heal triggers. That's explanatory. And of course, to kick off the end deck profile, your starting Vanguard, Spark Kid, Draco Kid. Use the ability to potentially get your armor breaks, your discharge, or your Following Sword Dragon to your hand as fast as possible, or increase that possibility of doing so at least. Alright there, Air Dragoons. That right there was my armor break Narukami deck reckless. That right there was my armor break reckless armor break Narukami deck profile. I can't talk today. That right there was my That right there was my reckless armor break Narukami deck profile. It has gone through only a little bit of changes, and it has gone through a little bit of changes, but I do have an ideal plan what I'm going to do with this deck in the near future once I work out some of the other stuff that's going on right now at the moment. And let me know what you all think about this deck profile in the comment section down below, and I'll see you Dragoons around. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like and fave if you did. Hit subscribe today to become part of the Dragon Legion Alliance. And I'll see you Dragoons in another day. Christian Dragoon, signing out. Peace.